Kenya's Tourism Secretary Najib Balala wants African pharmaceutical companies to produce patent-free COVID vaccine. Kenya Tourism Secretary Najib Balala was one of the first African leaders supporting the Health Without Border initiative by WTN. He is now the first African minister responding to U.S. Biden push to relax patents for the COVID-19 vaccine. Kenya Tourism Secretary Najib Balala is known to react immediately and for thinking out of the box. He welcomes the U.S. position on relaxing the COVID-19 patents. Secretary Balala is a member of the World Tourism Network and was one of the first international leaders to voice his support for the Health Without Border initiative by WTN. No one is safe until everyone is vaccinated, and a waiver of patents on COVID-19 vaccines will make the supply chain more efficient, the secretary noted. The Kenya Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife, Najib Balala, has welcomed the United States' position on relaxing of the COVID-19 vaccines patents. He said the international community should now lobby the big pharmaceutical companies to accept and support this move to facilitate the production and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, particularly in Africa. The production and distribution of the COVID-19 vaccines in as many countries as possible is vital to keep everyone safe in this interconnected global village. No one is safe until everyone is vaccinated, and a waiver of patents on COVID-19 vaccines will make the supply chain more efficient. I am glad U.S. President Joe Biden's administration understands and supports this position, Balala said. These extraordinary times and circumstances call for extraordinary measures. The U.S. supports the waiver of intellectual property protections on COVID-19 vaccines to help end the pandemic, and will actively participate in the negotiations to make that happen, the U.S. Trade Representative Ambassador Catherine Tai said. The CS said the tourism, travel and hospitality industries, which have suffered most from the pandemic, desperately require majority of the world population to be vaccinated for them to reopen their businesses with the confidence that visitors will be safe. Africa needs to safeguard lives and livelihoods in the tourism and hospitality industry and fully supports the U.S. move to waive COVID-19 vaccine patents, because we do not want the continent to be left behind in the rolling out of the vaccines under the new dispensation. Secretary Balala is known to inspire beyond his borders. He is known to see the big picture and knows this is not an issue for Kenya alone, but very much so for the entire African continent. Cuthbert Nube, chairman of the African Tourism Board, welcomes the lead by the Kenya secretary. He echoed his support and assured on behalf of the African Tourism Board to do whatever he can do to make the waiver of the COVID-19 vaccine a reality. Jürgen Steinmetz, chairman of the World Tourism Network, said, "We need the support by leaders like Secretary Balala to set a trend in Africa and push this agenda forward on behalf of the travel and tourism industry and the millions of jobs and lives involved in this sector." World Tourism Network started the Health Beyond Border initiative.